It was the 25th anniversary of Taxi Driver, released in the winter. The Bucks, not as in the Tampa Bay. Anyway, Taxi Driver, released in winter of 1976, 200th anniversary of 1776. So there's stuff there. The Vietnam War, all the stuff going on in 1968 with like the moon landing, Cold War, civil rights, Tulsa Massacre, Black Wall Street. There's definitely some of that in yeah, like you're fighting a war in Vietnam, and then you're like stuff that's not familiar with you or stuff that's different from you. You text like Travis Bickle takes out a gun and like he's depressed and like he's he went from a hero to a guy sending people in a car, the director in a car, and he's getting paid taxi driver money. Can't sleep, possibly due to post traumatic stress disorder. He needs a gun. And New York's such a terrible place, you know. The Psycho music, like a composer from Psycho, do the theme of Taxi Driver. How do you survive after going to a war? He would do 2 years later. He would be in the Deer Hunter, another war classic. He didn't win the Oscar, won the Palme d'Or. I think Robert De Niro won an award. I think it went to Rocky. Martin Scorsese didn't win for director. He won for Best Picture for the Palme d'Or, not the Camera d'Or. It's probably how much. Oh yeah, very relevant this year. I was gonna mention it last year. I went away till this year, but it's probably lost some effect. People are trying to run Joe Biden off the road because they don't like. People are confused. People, the fact that assassinations were happening at the time, the Robert F. Kennedy and all that stuff, Martin Luther King, like you can just control those people and do stuff. The insurrection, the storming of the Capitol, reform. I mean, yeah, how can you watch this kind of movie? I don't really want. It's really hard to watch that kind of movie after all that stuff was happening. And this stuff was happening at the time. And people, it's like Fight Club where people think, "Oh, Travis Bickle is a good guy," when it's actually he's like brainwashed and needs help and stuff. And this is what society has created him. He's the everyman. Is he a hero? Perhaps not, but he is the everyman. The everyman needs help. What are your thoughts? Subscribe.